ready for a journey through time. We're headed to Chile's Atacama Desert.
Oh, yeah?
A place where ancient history and modern astronomy kind of collide, you know?
Yeah.
Now, you've probably heard of the Atacama because of its cutting-edge telescopes like ALMA. But today's deep dive focuses on something quite a bit older.
Okay.
A 900-year-old fortress called Pukará de Quitor.
Wow.
Yeah, this incredible structure
900 years.
was built by the Licán Antai people,
Okay.
sometimes called the Atacameños.
Right.
And get this, it perfectly frames the majestic Licancabur volcano.
No kidding.
It's a view so stunning.
Yeah.
We'll be sure to drop a picture in the show notes.
Please do.
So what can this place where ancient history quite literally meets modern astronomy teach us?
I think it's that layering of time, that makes Pukará de Quitor so fascinating.
Yeah.
This fortress has stood for over 900 years, witnessing centuries of history, cultural shifts, and changing landscapes.
900 years.
It's hard to wrap your mind around it.
That's mind-boggling. It makes you wonder what those stones would tell us if they could talk.
Yeah.
What kind of stories might we hear about the daily lives of the Licán Antai?
They would likely tell tales of resilience and ingenuity.
Yeah.
The Licán Antai thrived in this harsh desert environment.
Right.
Adapting in really remarkable ways.
Mm-hmm.
For example, they developed sophisticated irrigation systems to cultivate crops like maize and quinoa despite the arid conditions.
Wow.
And the fortress itself is a testament to their resourcefulness, built for defense against rival groups.
So the fortress wasn't just a home.
No.
It was a stronghold.
That's right.
That paints a vivid picture of the challenges they faced.
Yeah.
What else can you tell us about their culture? Were they just focused on survival, or was there more to their lives?
Oh, there was definitely more. The Licán Antai were deeply connected to the cosmos. Their lives, their agriculture and rituals were all intertwined with the cycles of the sun, moon, and stars.
That's interesting.
We know from archaeological evidence that they tracked celestial events and likely used their observations for practical purposes like planting and harvesting.
That makes sense considering their location.
Yeah.
I mean, the Atacama Desert is famous for its incredibly clear night skies.
Oh, yeah, some of the best in the world.
Did their astronomical practices have any connection to what's happening there today with all the modern observatories?
Absolutely. The Licán Antai's careful observations laid the groundwork for the astronomical discoveries being made in the Atacama today.
Wow.
They understood the power of this location as a window to the cosmos.
It's like a direct link across centuries.
Right.
From ancient stargazers to modern astronomers, all drawn to the same patch of desert.
Exactly.
Okay, I have to ask about that volcano in the background. Licancabur, right? It's more than just a dramatic backdrop, isn't it?
You're right. It's far more than just scenery.
Yeah.
Scattered across its slopes are ruins, remnants of settlements, perhaps even ceremonial sites. It's fascinating because it demonstrates that these civilizations weren't deterred by the challenges of living at such a high altitude.
I can imagine.
The thin air, the volcanic activity.
Wow, that's wild. I can't imagine building a settlement on the slopes of an active volcano.
And it gets even more intriguing.
Okay.
At the summit of Licancabur, nestled within the crater, is a lake.
What?
It's one of the highest lakes in the world.
A lake inside a volcanic crater. That's incredible. What could that tell us about how these people viewed and interacted with this powerful landscape?
It suggests a level of adaptation and a deep connection to this seemingly inhospitable environment that we're only beginning to understand.
Yeah.
Was the lake a source of water? Did it play a role in their spiritual beliefs? These are questions archaeologists are still trying to unravel.
So we have the fortress, this incredible testament to human resilience, and the volcano, a symbol of the power of nature and the mysteries it holds.
Right.
Both connected by the same thread, the Licán Antai. It's almost like this one location, the Atacama Desert, is a bridge between these different layers of time.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And it reminds us that we're part of a much larger story, a story that unfolds across vast stretches of time and space.
Okay, that's a perfect place to pause for a moment.
And it's not just about looking back. It's about recognizing the continuity.
Right.
The connection between the past, present, and future. Think about it. The Licán Antai didn't have telescopes. Yet they were incredibly astute observers of the sky.
Yeah.
Their lives, their agriculture, their very understanding of the world was intertwined with the cycles of the sun, moon, and stars.
It's like astronomy is woven into the very fabric of their culture. And it makes you realize how fundamental astronomy is to the human experience.
Right.
It's not just a science.
Yeah.
It's a story that's been unfolding for millennia.
Exactly. And the Atacama Desert, with its incredibly clear skies, has served as a window to the cosmos for centuries.
It's amazing.
Imagine standing on the stones of Pukará de Quitor, feeling the weight of history beneath your feet, and gazing up at that endless expanse of stars.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
Yeah.
It must feel like you're connecting with something much greater than yourself.
Absolutely.
Do we know anything about the specific types of astronomical observations the Licán Antai made?
We know they tracked the movements of the sun and moon, likely using features in the landscape to mark solstices and equinoxes.
Okay.
There's also evidence that they observed constellations and may have even used them for navigation.
Yeah.
Imagine the patience and precision required to make these observations without any modern instruments.
It's humbling, isn't it, to think of the knowledge they accumulated just through careful observation.
Yeah.
But let's fast forward to today. We have the ALMA telescope.
Yeah.
This incredible feat of modern astronomy practically in the Licán Antai's backyard. It feels almost poetic.
It really does. This ancient culture, studying the sky with the naked eye, and now we have this cutting-edge technology allowing us to peer into the furthest reaches of the universe,
Wow.
all from the same patch of desert.
Okay, this might be a bit of a leap, but I can't help but wonder what the Licán Antai would think of ALMA. Would they see it as a continuation of their own astronomical legacy?
That's a fascinating question. It's tempting to imagine them marveling at our technological advancements.
Right.
But perhaps they'd also remind us that the most important tool for understanding the universe is our own curiosity, our own desire to explore and make sense of the world around us.
It's a powerful reminder that while technology can enhance our understanding, it's the human spirit that drives discovery. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the layers of time in the Atacama Desert, what's one final thought you'd like to leave our listener with?
I'd say this. The next time you look up at the night sky, remember that you're not just observing distant stars. You're gazing back in time, connecting with the same wonder and curiosity that has driven humanity for centuries.
It's true.
And you're carrying on a legacy of exploration that began long ago in places like Pukará de Quitor.
What a beautiful way to put it. It's like we're all part of this grand cosmic story connected across time and space. And for our listener, if you haven't seen that picture of Pukará de Quitor with Licancabur in the background, head over to the show notes and check it out. It's truly a sight to behold. It really makes you appreciate those clear desert skies, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's no coincidence that the Atacama is home to so many observatories today.
You're right about that. That clarity combined with the high altitude and dry air makes it one of the best places on Earth for astronomical observation.
And that brings us back to ALM, this marvel of modern engineering. Can you tell us a bit more about what makes it so special?
Well, ALMA stands for the Atacama Large Millimeter-Submillimeter Array.
Okay.
It's not just one telescope, but an array of 66 radio telescopes, all working together to create incredibly detailed images of the universe.
66 telescopes. That's a lot of data to process.
It is.
What kind of things can we learn from ALMA that we couldn't with traditional telescopes?
ALMA allows us to see things that are invisible to optical telescopes.
Mm.
It observes the universe in millimeter and submillimeter wavelengths,
Okay.
which are ideal for studying things like the formation of stars and planets, the chemistry of interstellar gas clouds, and even the earliest galaxies in the universe.
So it's giving us a glimpse into the very building blocks of the universe.
Exactly.
That's mind-blowing.
It really is. And it's not just about looking farther out into space, but also further back in time.
Mm-hmm.
ALMA is so sensitive that it can detect light that's been traveling for billions of years,
Wow.
giving us a window into the universe as it was shortly after the Big Bang.
Wow. Talk about a time machine. It's incredible to think that all of this, the ancient history, the modern astronomy, the vastness of the universe, it's all happening in this one place, the Atacama Desert.
It's a testament to the enduring power of this landscape to inspire awe and wonder. From the Licán Antai people, who carefully charted the movements of the stars, to the scientists who use ALMA to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos, we're all drawn to this place by a shared desire to understand our place in the universe.
And it makes you realize that the journey of discovery is never ending.
It's so true.
For every question we answer,
Yeah.
new ones emerge.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of it. There's
Yeah.
always more to explore, more to learn, more to understand.
So to wrap things up, if our listener could take away just one thought from this deep dive, what would you want it to be?
I'd encourage them to embrace that sense of wonder and never stop asking questions.
That's good.
Whether it's exploring an ancient ruin, gazing up at the night sky, or delving into the latest scientific discoveries, there's an entire universe out there waiting to be discovered.
Beautifully said. And for our listeners, we'd love to hear your thoughts. What resonated with you most about this journey through time in the Atacama Desert? Head over to the comments section and share your reflections. Until next time, keep exploring, keep looking up, and never lose that sense of wonder.